This is the final day, not only of this 6-part series, but also for me on the Classic Physique. This is my final day. I've wrapped it up. It's been a 3-month process. We're getting it finished with hamstrings and calves. I've done about 10 minutes of warming up because this has been a long week. As those of you who have followed this series knows, we're on, of course, the final workout, so there's been a lot of volume. There's been a lot of exertion on our part, so we're gonna get this one done, and then it's gonna be that sweet, sweet day off, which I am looking forward to. We're gonna be getting started with deadlifts. It's gonna be pyramiding, so 4 sets. It's gonna be 12, 10, 8, 8 reps. We're getting started with 225, 12 reps. It's time to get this done. Longest 12 reps of all time. That's how it's done. Take about a 90-second rest time, which mine is, clock's ticking. Yeah. I'm gonna go up to 245 for 10 reps. Easy. Yeah, you know, after a long week of working out, it feels pretty good. All things considered. It's that mental awareness of knowing you're right at the finish line that makes it a little easier as well. Gives you kind of like that last bit of strength you may not have known you had to get it done. It's funny how you always have that kind of secondary fuel in the reserve tank, and when you really need to tap into it, it's there. Nice. Ooh. Brandon's not getting ready for a competition, but he's being forced to work out like he is because of me. So here we go. Now we're going to be doing the last 2 sets are both going to be 8 reps. We're at 265 pounds, and we're just going to do 2 of those. So we're gonna be finished with this, and then I'm gonna have close to a month left before the competition. It feels just about right, because what I want to do is follow this up with our upper lower plan, 4 days a week. Upper, lower, probably take a day off, do cardio, upper, lower, do another cardio day. Kind of just gauge it, check in to see where I am. I'm at the part now where, of course, this is the first time I've ever done it. So I'm just taking it day by day, seeing how I'm looking, seeing how I'm feeling. But I think everything is, the timing is working out just about right. So I'm glad I'm finished with something this intense, with just a couple more weeks to kind of focus on where exactly I need to be.
Pretty big milestone finishing something like this. It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, that's what's hard too, because when you finish something this difficult, a plan like this, 12 weeks, you mentally are like, oh, now I take a break. Now I can reward myself, take some time off, which you can kind of have. Normally, you don't have to work at a high intensity for, you know, you kind of take a little bit of downtime, but you just got to keep it up. I think that's what maybe some people make a mistake, and I made it too, where kind of reach a point where like, I'm going to back off, and then maybe you back off too much, take too much of an extended break, and then it seems harder to get back into it. So I think we've had some questions where people are like, well, now what? What do I do next? And it's like, well, do the next program. Just keep you on track.
Maybe just reduce like the volume, the days you're doing it.
Exactly.
Yeah, but don't stop completely. Deadlifts are done. Not for Brandon, but for me.
Yeah, so am I. Next up.
Yeah, hip thrusts. We're gonna be supersetting. We're keeping this exact same weight, which is nice. So we're gonna be doing the elevated hip thrust with the lying dumbbell hamstring curls. Probably my favorite hamstring curl isolation exercise of all time. Back to back, 12 reps here, 12 reps there, 4 sets. Let's get it done. Yep, you get to watch 8 total sets of that between me and Brandon. No music, no talking, just grunting and hip thrusting. It's the right day to end it on, that's for sure.
Yeah.
You see Brandon's got his socks off, his shoes off. Really helps if you got those sticky gecko feet or monkey feet. Because you don't want to drop the weight. That is paramount in this exercise. So that's why we both prefer to do it without socks and shoes, because it just really helps you to grip that weight with each rep. And it feels really good. Nice.
Those can be a little odd because the range of motion is a lot different than a lying hamstring curl machine. You're really focusing on just keeping the tension on there. The range of motion a little shorter, but man, you get that really good stretch. Definitely a very different feeling. Whew. But one that's great because if you don't need a machine, you should have a dumbbell. Whew.
I know that sound.
Yeah.
That's the buff dude get back to work sound.
Probably hearing that in your dreams.
Yeah. Ding.
Nice.
One more superset left
Yeah.
of this. One last set, I should say. Maximize that rest time, then we're gonna get it done. Then we're moving on to some more hamstrings. Last set of this. Not of the entire exercise or workout. Not Brandon's joints, that was just this pad. Nice.
It could have been my joints.
It
feels like
that's
one.
why I specified. This was, yeah. We're moving on to our next hamstring exercise. Now in the program, it is the single leg Romanian deadlifts with dumbbell. I'm making a slight adjustment. I'm gonna be doing the B stance Romanian deadlifts, which are a great alternative. The reason why I'm doing is just right now I'm really trying to focus on the hamstrings, not so much on my stability, which the normal single leg Romanian deadlifts are just excellent for. In fact, when I broke my ankle years ago, that was like one of my go-to rehabilitation exercises. But I'm gonna do the B stance today just because I'm really trying to focus less on the stability and more on the engagement of the hamstring. Of course, unilateral, so do one side, move on to the next. full buff dude zen zone.
Yeah, totally.
I kind of
Got it.
came to and I'm like, oh, I did my 12 rep. I was spaced out.
He's reached a higher plane.
I was in another plane of buff dude's existence.
I'm gonna do the standard. See how this feels. Definitely a lot more
Yeah,
stable.
if you can see Brian's ankle right there, and this is what makes this honestly such an amazing ankle stability exercise. Truly one of the best, if not the best, because as you can see, Brian, it's so great even seeing it working overtime down there. And I mean, talk about mind-muscle connection too. It really is great for balance, stability, ankle strengthening, and then you're keeping in mind you're also getting a great hamstring workout as well. So I would rank this as a very high level exercise. Anyone can learn it, of course, with time, but it is one that takes more time, and we would suggest if you haven't done it before to begin with body weight, just because that stability can throw you off. It can make you a little insecure about your ability to be able to perform it, and you will be able to perform it. It just takes a little bit more time than some of the other more some of the exercises are just easier to pick up just like that.
Seen that challenge where if you can put your shoe on with one foot and then tie it while balancing.
Yeah.
I think this is really important to keep that as you grow older, kind of that stabilization and the ability to balance and stuff.
And that's something that you always want to keep in mind too, is with me training for a specific thing, the competition, I'm kind of training for that. But I mean, as Brandon was saying, this is a great like everyday real life application exercise where this is good for everything. Not just like, oh, this is for a contest. It's like, no, this is for younger people, older people, great to keep in your toolkit for as you continue to age, to keep your stability, mobility. Yeah, it's a good one. Feel it. You know, that's the funny thing too is, you know, there's the mind-muscle connection, but sometimes I just like to just put my hand on the muscle I'm working to really feel that engagement. It just helps me to stay even more connected. When I can feel it physically working, it just reminds me that to really concentrate on that specific muscle group. We're at the 38-minute mark We've got 3 more exercises after this one. So we've got the machine hamstring curls, the donkey calf raise, and the crunches. Probably gonna wrap it up right about the 1 hour mark. So that's been kind of the average for every day. It's been about 1 hour to 1 hour and 10 minutes, focusing on those 90-second rest times. Feels just about right.
Nice.
So much hamstring engagement. Oh, I was kind of hoping this was only 3 sets, but it's 4. Good job. Nice. Yeah, good job.
Ooh. It's always that volume. There's one set after another.
And that is what is so great in a way about stage 4 is as intense as it is. It doesn't allow you the benefit to eat whatever you want, of course, but with this much expenditure and this much recovery required, you know, you're gonna find your appetite is a lot higher than it normally is, which is necessary and beneficial. So if you are eating a little bit more than normal, I mean, there's no shame in that. You know, of course, you want to use good judgment, not just go nuts, but your body does require more nutrition and fuel because
Starting to eat for survival.
yeah.
Because you're breaking your body down so much, your body's like, eat me.
Yeah, I know that's the way I'm feeling, that's for sure, and it feels damn good. I think I mention it every day of this year. I can't wait to have my white rice after the workout, but it is true by the end of it, you're like, man, all I can think about is the food. And if that's what gets you through the workout, then hey, hell yeah, because that's what gets me through each one of these workouts.
with my other leg planted for stability. I almost lost it on that 5th rep. Whew. Okay, we're going to be moving on to the machine hamstring curls. We're doing a little DIY home gym. So we're taking our leg extension machine. We've got a little step here, and we're just going to do some of this action. Is it the safest or most recommended? Who's to say? But it works, and that's why we're doing it. And sometimes you will need to find the alternative exercises. Not everyone has the exact same machine, so we're making a small little adjustment here, but it works great. It's going to be a unilateral, since that's all we can do, and we're going to be doing 4 sets, 12 reps. Use a pad?
No, it's actually good.
Thanks.
Feels a lot more comfortable than you'd think once you get started. Can't help myself but always imagine like that donkey kick, like a horse, with the action of the flexion of the bicep femoris. That's what you can also visualize as it's just the bicep of the leg. It's not a hamstring, it's just your leg's bicep. There it is. Ooh, that's tough. Yeah, baby.
I couldn't help myself.
So what happens when you got a woman camera person. You can objectify me, it's okay. See, that's the thing, we objectify ourselves all the time and no one ever calls us out. But you switch the gender roles and you got a whole new, yeah, it's probably a hot topic, I'll stop there. Why won't people objectify me? That's what I'm trying to get to, right? It's okay. Nice, nice. I'm playing a dangerous game. I'm going shirtless on a leg day, a hamstring day at that. I've seen enough. I'm putting it back on. It only works when you've got the single digit body fat, which I do for the first time in my life, so I don't feel too bad about going shirtless on a leg day. Yeah. Third set, I got one more to go after this. Then we're done with hamstrings. Nice. Nice. Look at that bicep femoris. Yeah. It's looking jacked. It's a problem, you never see it. I know. You need to get one of those angled mirrors up at the top near the ceiling and the wall. Yeah.
Single bicep flex.
Like that should be sideways.
It's a hard shot to get. It's hard, but it is crazy to see it fully activated when you're doing the hamstring curls because you don't really ever see it like that. You're like, oh, tired over there.
Yeah, watching you.
Yeah.
It's so intense to watch you strain. I'm like, ah. Gets me tired.
I want to throw a little party because that was my last hamstring exercise. Oh yeah. Brandon's going to be wrapping up his final set. Then we're going to be moving on to the donkey calf raises. We're going to do a little bit of an alternate exercise variation for that one today. We're just going to be doing it on our horizontal calf raise machine. That's going to be 4 sets, 12 reps, and then moving on to some crunches, which the plan calls for machine crunches. This being a home gym, we're just going to be doing the lying dumbbell weighted crunches. We're getting really close. If you're working out alongside us, you are too. Huge props for those of you who went through this plan. I know a lot of you on our app have. We love seeing all of your updates. It's super motivating for us. It's what's kept me going through a big duration of the prep for this plan, because I see all of you, I see you guys kicking ass, either in the classic physique or some of the other plans in the app. And it's always one of those things where it's like when I see your update, I go, man, if they got in their workout, that means I got to get in my workout. It's accountability. It's what's been great for me and Brandon working out together, me and Auga working out together. You have someone to work out alongside you. Even if you're not physically there in person, like with the app, there's someone there that's inspiring you to push yourself just a little bit farther, even if it's that. Because that, over time, adds up to an insurmountable distance or size or weight loss or whatever your goal is. So, thank you all. One set down, 3 to go. We're gonna bust these out. Yeah, baby. 60-second rest times. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Nice.
And the cool about this machine is it's almost the exact same positioning as a donkey calf raise, with
Yeah.
just like the plates or a dumbbell, because you look yourself here and then you look at yourself at a donkey calf raise. If you had a plate hanging between here, I mean, it's the exact same, which is nice. So, but you know, obviously not everyone has this machine, so you can just do it with a dumbbell or a plate bending over, you know, with one of those belts, chain belts and stuff. So.
And the full tutorial is in the app
There you go.
with the GIF or the GIF.
No excuses.
Yeah.
GIF. No, fuck GIF.
It's GIF. It's GIF.
Yeah.
It's GIF and it's Geiger Chat. No one's gonna
Exactly.
tell us anything different.
Hell no.
And it's also Junkos, not Jeankos. If you're old enough to remember Junko pants, which that's gonna be less and less.
Yeah.
Reformed juggalos.
Yeah, they're the only ones I keep that one. What's the poundage on that?
300. Stretch on this one, a little bit of that rounded. You can just really get the dorsiflexion, the plantar flexion, all the flexion, complete buff flexion. Everything's about flexion. 8, 9, 10, 9. There we go.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm waiting for the new app updates so we can begin adding it to the app since there's some tri-sets and pre-exhausts.
Oh, right. Yeah, I'm kind of.
I think my calves are giving it all they've got. That was perfect. That last rep was something. Yeah.
Just gotta think. Your ankle biceps.
Ankle biceps.
And then that's when you can get through it.
Brain is a bicep.
Yeah.
Ankle is a bicep. Life is a bicep.
Life is one big bicep, just ready to be flexed.
As Tony Buff Dude Montana would say.
Yeah. Oh,
Nice.
that's it. Cool. Got one more exercise.
Yeah. These are the final 4 sets until we are finished with the classic physique plan. So let's get this celebration started. Good. 1 down, 3 to go. Mildly lightheaded, but that comes with the territory.
Yeah, that's probably my #1 favorite ab exercises. Just get that really good stretch and then full contraction in there. Feels so damn good.
Oh yeah, this is
Feeling the burn.
Yeah. Core's feeling tight. This is it, baby. Last 2 sets.
I'm like an ab pop.
I know, right? God, it feels good.
Bulging.
Especially when you can see your abs.
Well,
I've had good ab pubs and I can't even see them, and I'm like, I don't know, it feels good.
It feels tight. I just don't know what's under there.
Exactly.
That's what every woman feels.
What's that?
Party started, baby. Celebration started. One last set. 20 reps. And then this plan is finished. It's a good feeling. I love this plan. One of the best plans I've ever done. Because it had a big goal in mind, this competition. So not only was it cool to get in shape, but it was also cool to prepare for something very big in my fitness journey. That'll get you, whip you into shape real fast. Final set, final 20 reps. Here we go. That's it. I don't want to call it too short because Brendan has to do his, but that is it for me. This plan over the course of 3 months has put me into a place where I can confidently say I am in the best physical shape of my life. 42 years old. I don't want to act like that's too late, but it just goes to show you can still do it at any age. So don't doubt yourself, but you do got to push yourself. And now we got to see Brandon complete his final reps. Because this is it, baby. Nice. Oh yeah. Great job. There we go. We did it.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Buff Dude Classic Physique. Finished. I've got about 3.5, 4 weeks until the contest. I'm gonna start on the upper lower plan on our app. Take it a little easier, but I feel pretty good.
Yep. Boom. Oh yeah.
Stayed consistent, progressive overload, made sure the eating benefited the workouts, did as much recovery as I could in the process. There you go. Hope you enjoyed the plan. We will see you soon. Let us know if you liked this format, this kind of like long style format. And stay buff, baby. Yeah.